Hey there, Sparkle-ist. Welcome to the first of the online video reviews, adding this to the online catalog where you'll be able to see all the tasting notes for every month that we've ever done. And now we'll be adding videos to these as well, trying to give a little bit more information along with what's in the tasting notes. All right, so we're starting off with one of the rosés from this February's box, which is the Conde de Haro from producer Muga, or Bodegas Muga would be the producer. And this is a really fun one. It's a really special one too because, one, it's a beautiful color. I just love that super light pink, just pink salmon color, almost see-through. Well, it is see-through, just so light and delicate. But it's the Garnacha grape, right? And Garnacha, if you're not familiar with, is also known as Grenache, right? Grenache in France, Garnacha in Spain, it's the same grape. You don't see a lot of 100% Garnacha sparkling. It's especially in the Rioja region, everyone makes more still wine, and the sparkling is not as common in that area. Interestingly, it is also still considered a cava, right? A lot of people think cava, yes, a cava has to come from Spain, but a lot of people believe cava is just only right around Barcelona in that Penedès area. Except there are a few other areas in Spain that are allowed to use the designation of cava, and this is one of them, and Garnacha is a grape that is allowed for that as well. So a little bit different in terms of a cava. This is completely unlike any other cava. The grape is completely different than 99% of the cava that's out there. So very unique. The producer Muga they're kind of special as well. First of all, it's Bodega Mura, and in America you have estates. In France you have domains. In Spain they're called bodegas. So just kind of a different name in front of the producer. But they started in 1932, which is actually very young for a Spanish, right? It's old for America, young in Spain. But they made a really big name for themselves by following extremely traditional methods. Like they're very, very traditional in the way they handle and do everything. But they also use technology, and they're very forward-thinking in trying to do the best they can and get the most out of all these traditional methods. For example, one thing they do is they use all wood, right? They use all barrels for all their fermenting and all their aging, which is very unusual. And they also have their own cooper. And if you're not familiar, a cooper is the name of the person who actually makes the barrels. And once upon a time, a lot of places had their own coopers, but it's really rare now. And they're the only producer in Spain that has their own cooper on staff. So very unique on how they go about doing everything. So yeah, this is a really fun one. This family set out, they make amazing still wines. They're very well known for their still wines, but they've been enamored with champagne for decades. So they set out to really focus on making a good sparkling. And this one I love this one. It's super light, it's refreshing, it's delicate. It's got the smells of the strawberry jam in there, a little bit of yogurt smell as well, which I love. And there's a hint of sweetness to it. It's not a sweet wine, it's still a brut, but it's a hint of sweetness to it, which makes this really good with food. Right, and that's why I included this. So if you're having a special dinner, this is a great wine to include with that. And yeah, I just hope that you enjoy it. And if you have any specific questions, always feel free to reach out. Cheers.